bitch, it said mini. Bitch, this ain't no mini. It say mini. Bitch, this is extra large. Oh my God, it's so hard to swallow them. Oh God. It's right here. Oh my God. That bitch hurt. Oh. Girl, that's a big ass motherfucking pill. Feel like I swallowed a meatball. Unchewed. I just drank my water, Mom. I don't know, but I can't keep risking my fucking life swallowing them pills. I'm definitely putting my life in danger because them bitches is hard. They big. I was supposed to be meeting a doula today. Oh shit. Hey, where you at?
At the bookstore.
Girl, I was in the city and then I came back home and forgot that I was supposed to be meeting with you.
I don't know why I can't hear you. What you saying?
I said I was in the city and came back home and forgot I was supposed to be meeting with you.
Oh, you say you forgot?
Yeah, I completely forgot.
Perfect. That's okay, honey. That's fine. So you up and about now?
Yeah. I got a flight to catch at 5:30 though. At 5 o'clock or 5:30, whatever. I got to see what flight I'm all booked.
Okay. What you still in Slidell? You in Slidell or you in the city?
No, I'm in Slidell.
Okay. I mean, basically, besides just catching up, I just, of course, talk about like things dealing with, doula, exactly what you were looking for, just how you feeling and everything like that. So it didn't have to happen today.
Okay. What are you gonna be doing next week? What are you gonna be doing? What are you gonna be doing next week?
You say next week?
Yeah.
I'm open.
Okay. Well, we could set something up for Tuesday. No, cause I said we could set something up for Tuesday. Yeah, I said we could set something up for Tuesday. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Damn, this damn car won't let me over. Stupid ass. Yeah, I'm driving, so I'm gonna give you a call when I make it home.
Okay.
All right. Oh, this lady delivered her baby at home by herself. Bitch, what? If you want to be a superhero, say that. Razor told me he wanted to marry Renell during an argument that the two of them was having, and he was telling me his side. So even in a moment of, you know, anger and frustration, he still said, he was like, sis, like I'm marrying her now, like I'm going to marry her. We just gotta, you know, work through their issue. People get into it, and I always gotta play mediator. So I was into my brother's side. He told me what he wanted to do, and I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. He was like the ring already ordered. I'm like, oh shit, you really sure? So at that point, he was just waiting for the ring to get in. He told me on the hot couple trip. When was that, like April something? And he had already had the ring ordered and made, but when he and I was talking, they had got into it for everybody got into it at the hot couples trip. I drew Jamal pizza, but look, keep in mind, on the hot couples trip, I was pregnant. I drew Jamal pizza in the ocean. I grabbed out his hand and threw it in the ocean. They got to it in the house. And she went in her room. He came in the living room by me and was telling me his side. And he said it. No, I didn't want to tell her. The mama reason told me that. I never had the urge to tell them. Because I never wanted to take that away from her. I never want to take that away from him either. Nothing in me. Even when her and I had a conversation, this was after I got engaged, and her and I was having a conversation, and she was just like, just frustrated, as women do. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, you could vent to your friends about as a woman, you could vent to your friends about you wanting to be married, and you know, he, you know, what he doing and why is he taking so long, and this. But you don't tell that to no man because you don't want to place no pressure on him. You don't put those boundaries. You don't put that pressure on him or make a man feel like it's what is it? I got pregnancy brain. Ultimatum. So when she was sitting here like, friend, like we got a house together, like we trying to get something built, like, or whatever, we talking about starting business together, like what is he doing? Like, I'm like, I just was like, I literally had her ring in my purse, and I was like, friend, you know, y'all really just met, y'all gotta take y'all time, y'all got your things to work out or whatever. I'm like, you know, this is a person that's already been married before, he's divorced, you don't know what his mental is, but the whole time, like, I didn't even want to tell her, girl, just be calm. He gonna propose one day. I ain't even gonna put that on her mind. I just was like, friend, just understand, you know, be understanding. Don't rush it. Don't push it. Don't pressure. Or whatever. And I'm like, you told him all of this? And she was like, no. She was like, I'm not about to tell him. I'm like, yes, good. Don't say nothing. No, whatever. Friend, you just don't know what it could be. You know, he probably, y'all need to really put more time in together. Y'all don't really, it's only been a year, and this is, again, me just trying to steer her from it so that she have no expectations or a hint. And the whole time I'm ringing my purse. Anybody else would have been like, girl, just wait, it's coming, girl. Like, no, bitch, no. I don't want to ruin this for my friend, and I don't want to ruin this for my brother. Then when it came down to her gifting him a gift, listen, I'm telling y'all, the people stressed me out, me and my baby out, because I had to pretty much like strategically plan both, not both, but timing wise, because I already knew what Razor was doing. I had been knew what Razor was doing. So when it came down to Soup giving her gifts, her and I was, since she was braiding my hair, she was like figuring out what she could gift him, and she was like she want to give them 12 gifts leading up to it. And I was like, okay, well, your 12th gift gonna have to be big. So what you thinking about with that or whatever? And she was like, I don't know, like, what you think or whatever? And I'm like, I don't know, but if to give 12 gifts or whatever, I'm like, why you just don't give him one big gift? Because either way, you're gonna still, all 12 gifts gonna be big gifts. Like, you're not about to give him some shoes and the end of the gift be a fucking PS5. That's stupid or whatever. Especially with me knowing what the fuck this boy got planned for you. So when we came up with the lot idea, I had to call the realtor and because they needed to communicate with me, because we didn't want to be talking to her and he know, or whatever the case is, because Razor and Soup are glued together at the hip. Trying to talk to him about shit and talk to her about shit when you don't want neither one of them to know, because they both have each other phones, passwords, and all of this shit. So if you start acting weird now, it's gonna give it away. So me knowing that Razor had his thing planned for 6 o'clock that evening, I told her, I said, well, listen, I talked to the realtor, they can get y'all a closing. I said, but you got to do it in the morning. She said that's the only time the title company could come out, is early that morning. But that was because I knew what Razor had planned. I wanted her to hurry up and get her gift out of the way and surprise him, so she can go get ready, because I knew he had like hair, makeup, and wardrobe coming. Title could only do closing at 10 o'clock that morning, and he had to be there at 10. So the night before, she called me crying because Razor ended up staying at the other house, which to her was one of her surprise. I'm like, no, because he always Razor don't want people to do nothing for him or whatever. And he 100% was just like, I'm not worried about no gift from Brie now. This is about her. And me knowing how more important her gift was compared to what his gift was or whatever, I mean, the proposal was way more important. So she on the phone, she was like, because I told him that we had to get up in the morning and go bring Leah to school or whatever, and he told me he's staying in Gonzales and this. I'm like, oh my God, fuck. So I called Ray. I said, brother, why you in Gonzales? And he was like, oh, because she told me she want to go bring Leah to school. I'm like, okay, well, go with her. Like, go out there. She upset. Please just go out there. He's like, all right, sister. All right. I'm like, it's important. It's important. Just go out there. So he went and it worked out. And then the shade room picked it up. And you bitches tried to air my friend out. And I couldn't say nothing until 6 o'clock. 10 in the morning, shade room post my friend gift. And you motherfuckers in the comments clearing my friend out. And I just had to watch y'all. I had to sit there. Oh, they ain't married. He ain't even give her a ring. A bunch of naked hand hoes in the comments talking about he ain't even give her a ring. And your hand naked. Not us. And I just had to sit there and just be like, oh my God, I hate people. Oh, but I went through them comments and guys to know we was sending them through the group chat so y'all can get blocked. So a lot of y'all woke up blocked the next day. A lot of y'all woke up blocked and didn't even find out that he proposed to her. Guys to know I'm going to scale through the comments and send them to my friend and tell them get you out of life. It's not even a matter of sticking to your tax bracket or anything like that. It's a matter of mind your mother. There's so much of stuff that I see on social media that I have a personal opinion for, that I have a disdain for, that I'm annoyed by, I don't like, I can't stand, but I don't voice my opinion because that ain't my business. I may screenshot and sit in the group chat and we talk about it, but I'm not about to publicly comment on some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, or project what I feel should be done. Anybody that feel like, oh, it's only been a year, is a bitch that been sat there and gave 3, 4, 5 years to a nigga and they ain't getting none of that. Point blank, period. Shit, super. I may have got my ring before her, but I put in way more work. When I put in more work, meaning me and Jamal been together way longer. What we waiting on? No time frame on love. Especially when you cross that 30 threshold. I ain't got time to be sitting here fucking with you for 5 years for you to find out your own woman, bitch. We could spend a marriage for 5 years. How about that? Let's spend married 5 years. Let's spend our first 5 years married. And if it don't work out, all right, bye. Y'all sit there and y'all allow that. And sometimes it do be timing. Because there was a time where Jamal wasn't ready to be no husband. He wasn't ready to be mine. When Jamal and I first got together, that boy wasn't ready to be a husband. He wasn't even ready to be a boyfriend. And that's why I left him. Jamal had to sit back and reevaluate and assess himself as a man. And he did just that. My baby put in the work. Came back and got his motherfucking fiance. And baby mama. When you know what you want, it's okay to set those boundaries. It's okay to set those standards. It's okay to set them and stand in them, and don't allow nobody to break them or make you settle or change them or lower them. Point blank, period. Y'all be so afraid to leave men for their consequences, to make them pay for their consequences, because y'all be swearing to God, oh, he might go be X, Y, Z. If you leave a man for playing with you, and he go be a better man to another woman, he was designed to do that for her, not you. That don't mean you missed out. That don't mean all you had to do was wait a little longer. No, that does not mean that he didn't want to be that for you. He did not want to be that for you. Make them motherfuckers learn. Teach them. Make them learn. Don't sit here and this is something that I'm always vocal about. I tell Jamal a heartbeat. Well, I'm not a heartbeat, but Jamal already know. Listen, when I left Jamal, I left Jamal physically. I didn't leave him emotionally, because that's just unrealistic as a woman. I'm about to sit here and be like, oh, I was done with that nigga. It was like, fuck him. No, I was still in love, but I was also still in the right state of mind, bitch. You're not gonna play with me. A lot of y'all be sitting up here allowing a man to cheat. Half of y'all allow a man to cheat just to prove to the bitch he cheated with that you better, and you gonna stick beside him. I ain't never been that bitch. I ain't never. I know somebody right now in a whole public relationship know that this man is cheating and dipped back with his ex and still stayed. This is just to piss the ex off. Man, bye. I can never tolerate a man cheating on me with a new chick. But if you go back and dip with an ex, oh, it's something else. I can't handle that mentally. I'd be like, oh my God, he really is still in love with this person. I told him, baby, listen, I ain't here to raise a man. And I don't have to stay with you while you work out those issues. I ain't gotta stay with you. And don't try to make me feel guilty for leaving. I done had those too. I had one person told me that, oh, well, yeah, I messed up, but it ain't nothing compared to what your friend's going through. Oh, you think I operate off of what the next bitch doing? Oh, okay. It sounds like you won't date my friend. Because, bitch, you're not about to tell me that I shouldn't trip. Because it could be worse. That's what I heard. Brittany, why you tripping? It could have been worse. Oh, okay. You want to hit people with garbage cans. Blast them, stupid ass. Get your dumb ass up out of my life. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them play them psychological games with you and make you think that you tripping. Or, listen, if it's gonna get greater later, bitch, I'ma holler at you later. I'ma holler at you later. Me and Jamal split up for 3 years. He got it. He started. I don't know if he got in a relationship. Did he get in a relationship? No, he didn't get in a relationship. He just started fucking with him. I think I got in 2 different relationships. The love was still there. The attraction was still there. We were still running to each other, heart beating, racing fast. But no, sir. Your lesson ain't learned yet. Y'all can't, man. I'm telling y'all, set them boundaries, set the boundaries. It's them men just like children. A child sit there and do something bad, what you do? You give them a consequence so they don't do it again. Why y'all had them same issues, that same energy with them niggas? Why y'all don't have that same energy? Your child mess up, you whoop their ass, punish them, take their game, do something to serve as a consequence for them doing wrong. But when this man mess up, you want to sit there and pray with him. Talk about it. Let's work through it. Bitch, if you don't ask this boy, I ain't never been one of them, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't never been one of them. I may not have been as publicly with my relationships, my breakups and leave, my get together and leaves, or whatever, as Super was. But guys, I done left me a few my damn self. Y'all gotta be confident in living. One man trash is another man's treasure. Y'all be afraid to be alone like home. Don't be afraid to be alone. The same way you got this one, you can get another one. The same way you got him, you get another one easily. You ain't gotta sit there and put up with no BS. That was always my motto. Getting a man ain't never been a problem for me. Getting a man to do right, that's different. But even with that, you can't make a man do right by you. He has to want to. He has to want to be that for you, to you. You can't force it. You can't force it. He could either come to you and be that person, and if he's not, you gotta leave him. Or and once you leave, he get his mind right. I don't know what it is. I may not be the most attractive person to a whole bunch of fucking people, but I'm to others, I'm the baddest, the best thing that ever happened to them. You can't be afraid. There's somebody out there. There's 20 somebodies out there for everybody. You ain't gotta sit here and suffer. Put up with just anything just to say you got a man. I promise you don't. And you ain't gotta have money neither. How many of y'all right now with ain't shit nigga? Tell the truth, shame the devil. How many of y'all right now with a man that's on his second chance? And let me say this, let's not, because I don't want to get confused with the fact of, because when Jamal and I were together the first time, he fucked up, but there was a consequence behind that fuck up. And I placed those boundaries and I set that standard so high to where it's like, you know, you can't play with me. This is not even I'm not even that type of girl. You gonna lose out. It ain't gonna be no, we just fucking, we keeping it. Like, no, we not doing nothing. I don't even, we can't be friends either. Bitch, I'm funny. I don't even want to joke with you. You ain't about to be, oh man, you know what, I just miss your energy. Oh, well, bitch, that's the whole point of me depriving every part of me. I'm gonna deprive you of every part of me. And it wasn't a matter until he get his act together. Because I got into relationships. I want some McAllisters. So I'm not saying second chances is a issue. I'm gonna give me some McAllisters. No, we can't be no. Don't let no man allow you to come from a relationship, being in a relationship, no side piece or no friend. No, bitch, we can't be friends. I don't want to be your partner. I don't want to be your dog. I don't want to be nothing. Don't come talk to me telling me about your mom. I don't care. Asta. And my thing is, no matter how much I was still in love, whether we got back together or not didn't matter to me, because this was a lesson that he needed to learn. I didn't need to learn a lesson. But respectfully, I got to give my baby his props. My baby came back with a vengeance. Well, not vengeance, because that's bad. That sounds like somebody was in, you know. But my baby came back just when he and I, because keep in mind, for those who don't know, when Jamal and I were broke up, his mom and my mom connected and plotted and set us up. I was out eating with mom and him and his mama walked up. I'm like, what the fuck is this? His mama whispered in my ear. Said, Jamal said he can't live without you. Like, well, he sure ain't tell me that. Sure ain't acting like it. It's 3 years later. They sat down at the dinner table. At the same time, my mom and his mama got up and left. I said, well, where's y'all going? Oh, we going to another restaurant. We don't like this food. I'm like, it's Ruth Chris. So he sat down. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? What's going on? I can't even lie. My guard was like, what are you doing? And if you ain't speaking a different tone that you was speaking before, why are you here? And the first words out of Jamal's mouth was, first he asked me how I was doing. And he said, Britt, I just want to say, I understand why you left me. I understand why you left me 3 years ago. Because initially when we first broke up, it was all his excuses. Oh, well, you did this and you did that. I'm like, man, you gone pecan. I don't hear that shit. Bye. Come placing no blame. But when he sat down in front of me 3 years later, he was like, he was a man about it. He accepted full responsibility. He was like, Britt, I understand why you left me 3 years ago. And I respect it. I deserve to be left. I can't even lie, y'all. My little Tanuna clutched. I said, wait, did this nigga just make a statement? Does this nigga just make a grown-ass man comment? Did this man just sat in front of me and took full accountability? Because when I left you, it was a blame game. We could have worked it out. And you wanted to do you. You wanted to, you been wanting to break. It was all of them excuses 3 years ago. That boy came down there with his motherfucking suit tied. I understand. And I respect it. That's all I wanted to hear. All I wanted to hear. I walked away from a little boy 3 years ago. Walked back into a grown ass man homes. And that's really the reality. And since then, it's so much of a difference that I see in him. I be like, man, you really went got your fucking act. Yes, girl, accountability is sexy. Then boom, I'm pregnant. Well, the pregnancy ain't having that fast, but still. No, when we were together 15, 16, 17, Jamal played with me one time and I was gone. One time. And then the one time that he played with me, by the time I found out that he was playing with me, he had already cut the person off and so this was okay. Well, this was like the beginning of our relationship. He was talking to some girl, right? And I didn't find out about it until maybe like 2 years later, but by then he had then cut her off and fully committed. But in my head, I was still fucked up. I'm like, man, you playing with me? Man, yeah, but that was long ago, and I cut that off, and you know, I really just sat down and realized that I wanted to be with you. So honestly, by the time I had found out about it and decided to not, you know, deal with him, he had already made a conscious decision to do right and be right by me. But no, you already fucked up. So yeah, we broke up. That was on excuses too. I made him pay for a mistake I made him pay for a mistake that he had already made a decision to fix before I even knew about it. That what his excuse was. Not excuse, but you know, that was where he was at. That shit, oh, if you wanted to be done, be done. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about how long ago it was. You played with me. I remember how played I felt when you was playing. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you gotta set that tone. Boy, throw your head and got away. Sky here. Put your blank on, bitch. Don't just come over here looking at me. Put your blank on. How I'm supposed to know? I'm gonna go back and remind you. Yeah, remember back in 92? Yeah, bitch. Don't play with me. You can't play with me. You can't play with me in 1998 and it's 2022 and think I ain't gonna react to it. I guess it's safe to say I hold grudges. And I'm okay with that. Mind your business. I ain't asked for help. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Speaking of, I ain't gotta let nothing go. You let it go. I did let it go. I let his ass go. Facts. Where you at, babe? Oh, you want some from McAllister's? You want some from McAllister's? You don't eat that. What's wrong with McAllister? Have you ever ate that? Name all niggas. Alright, well, I'm gonna head home. You want something from somewhere else then? Alright. It's been great to play and sing together in the box. Oh yeah. The thing is though, what I love about Jamal is not even now, like even when I'm vocal about, you know, his past, because a man don't want to hear they fuck ups. A man don't want to hear. They shy, they get an attitude, and like, this my truth. He don't even be caring. It's to the point to where he be vocal about it. He will literally say himself. I was a little boy. I was playing games. Men don't want to hear they fuck ups. They don't want to hear about how they did you. They don't like to. Men will cause pain, but don't like to sit there and engage in that pain. They don't want to watch it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to talk about it. They want to shy away from it. I'm gonna let you know, and you're gonna let me talk my truth. Cause it's mine. I ain't lying on you. Now when I lie, you say what you want to say. Until I lie, yeah, they catch an attitude, these trolls. They don't want to hear they fuck ups. They don't want broadcast. Jamal might announce his fuck ups at the wedding. But you know what he always stop here talk about though? How much you respect him. My wig always up in the bed. Y'all be looking out. Hold on. What's better? Oh yeah. What's the brookie? Strawberry tea. Brownie and cool in it is cool. Hold it. I don't want all that shit. I just want a club sandwich. Oh, a brownie and cookie. I don't want that. Brookie. I'm weak. That's softball, Mom. Jamal was talking about something. If we have a ball, he's gonna hand him a basketball. I said, no, you're not. You're not about to put all the pressure on my baby. Thank you. be in October. I don't deal with a man that won't live a double life. That answer your question? That's how you deal with them. There's a line. Who live in double life? Hey. Don't come up here projecting that bullshit on my own. Oh, my man.